And of course, you know, the people you were talking to in South Central are actually getting on with their lives, right? Whereas, you know, these white people are just beating themselves up all the time. And that's why they are so weak. It's almost a form of internalised racism themselves about how bad they are. I mean, you were taught that slavery ended. What do you want it to still be going on?
No, you know what? It's a great point. It's a lot of self-hatred, frankly. It is a lot of that. It's a lot of internalization. It's a great point. And frankly, I don't know a single black person who, when I talk to, who say I walk around thinking about racism all day long, right? I'm obsessed with it. I can't succeed because of it. I don't know a single black person. I know a lot of black people who think that way. And frankly, even the people that I interview on the streets for my videos, I've interviewed hundreds, if not thousands of them. I came across very few, if any, people who think that way. Yet the problem is that the white left looks at the world that way and preaches to black people that that's what's going on. And that's the real racism, this bigotry, not of low expectations, which it's that as well, but the bigotry of, hey, I know better than you what you should be worried about. I know about systematic racism and you should be obsessed with it. That's what's so disturbing about the white left when it comes to race.
Correct. Now, a CBS News poll last week found that 62% of registered voters said they would support a government plan that would deport all migrants living in the US illegally. But the White House just won't acknowledge these concerns, and it's certain that their plan to allow illegal spouses to be granted amnesty is actually what American people want.
CBS News polling recently found that 62% of Americans are in favor of a national program to deport all undocumented immigrants.
I'd love to sit down with your polling team and show them how they've gotten this wrong.
The steps I'm taking today are overwhelmingly supported by the American people, no matter what the other team says.
They can remain together as a whole family here in this country as a result of this executive order. Those are the things that matter most.
I mean, who would have thought that people wanted illegals out of the US?
I know, it's crazy. It's nuts. Look, the truth is, the polls show the majority of Hispanic people want illegals deported en masse from our country, not just Americans overall. Look, the Biden administration is so bad at this, right? This whole thing now with the amnesty for spouses. Look, one can argue that there is some merit to it or there isn't merit. Like, I can see the argument for it. But why are you doing this now? There's an election coming up where illegal immigration is either the #1 or #2 issue in the country. Why are you making this an issue now? Why not wait until after the election? But they're so bad because they have to give in to their, that's what he's done. Look, if you look at what his policies have been for the last couple of years, in fact, most administration, it's his caving in to the left, thinking that they will not eat him last. They will eat him. They are eating him. He did this with Israel. He caved into the left in Israel, and guess what? He still lost the left anyways. The problem is that he doesn't understand. He does not have the understanding of what Americans want. You want these 60-40. That's what you, in politics, you go for these 60-40 issues. This is a 60-40 issue against him. I mean, and when, you know, look, what he tried to do is say, he tries to, and nobody believes this, but he tries to push off the failure of immigration to Republicans, right? He says, well, look, I try to make a deal with you guys, and you said no. Yeah, you need a deal 3 years later after tens of million people have already come through. You don't think that the entire population knows you're just doing this for election politics?
Lovely times for Biden, eh? Ami Horowitz, thanks for your time. Well, only in America after the break, but just quickly, if I were going to rob someone, I probably wouldn't go for a member of the Secret Service, but apparently in Biden's America, they're the perfect target.
A member of the Secret Service was robbed at gunpoint over the weekend during President Biden's trip to California. Biden was in Los Angeles for a fundraiser, but at the time of the incident, he was already back at his hotel. Police say the agent was confronted in Tustin, California, and had a bag stolen. The Secret Service says the agent fired his own gun during the incident. Police are still looking for a suspect.
Yes, a member of Biden's Secret Service was robbed. His bag was stolen. And if that wasn't bad enough, the agent shot at him and the bloke got away. They still haven't found him. I mean, if a Secret Service agent can't even defend his own bag, how the hell's he meant to defend a bumbling Biden?